And only on 5 tonight, a man in Ashland constructed his own crossword puzzle, which gained national recognition when it was accepted by the New York Times. NBC5's Maximus Osborne has more on this local crossword connoisseur.
I just get to do fun things that I enjoy doing, and I'm not having to go punch a time clock any place.
Steve Wire says he's liking retirement, or what he calls a permanent sabbatical. Before that, though, he used to work for some big tech companies like Atari and Apple and became an independent software developer.
And I had started doing crossword work maybe 20 years ago. I mean, I was solving them before that, but I got this idea to write a software program that would let you solve it on a handheld device.
After his software came out on how to solve crosswords, Wire went a little deeper down the rabbit hole. He went from an avid solver to a constructor.
And I did some for friends and family, like birthday presents or Christmas presents for people. So it kind of gave you some practice into making, a crossword, but it wasn't something you could send in for publication.
But eventually Wire would have his eyes on publishing his crossword puzzles, and he wanted to go big. However, he found out that sending crossword puzzles to national publications like the New York Times wouldn't be easy.
They get about 200 puzzles submissions a week. They only have 7 slots, right? 7 days of the week. You're competing against a lot of other really good constructors out there.
But a little over a year ago, Wire finally submitted a crossword that was accepted by the New York Times. It ran last week on November 1st, and Wire now describes it as a personal triumph. Wire says that a lot of rejection and setbacks are involved in building crosswords and isn't for everyone. And when it comes to actually solving crossword puzzles, Wire says they're a good way to keep your mind sharp, have a little bit of fun. As for me, I've been at this for a considerable amount of time, and I think I've only managed 4 or 5 words. So as you can tell, I'm not the most crossword capable individual, but even for us novice solvers, Wire has some advice.
Just being patient and persistent means putting the puzzle aside and realizing, oh, I'll come back the next day, and oh, now I know some more answers. Your brain works, overnight on this stuff, right?
Maximus Osborne reporting. Steve Wire also teaches classes on all things crosswords at the Osher Lifelong Learning Institute at SOU.